Church Ministry, found online at carm.org. When you have questions about Bible doctrines, turn to Matt Slick Live for answers. Taking your calls and responding to your questions at 877-207-2276. Here's Matt Slick.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. It's me, Matt Slick, and you're listening to Matt Slick Live. Hope you're having a good day and a good evening wherever you are. May the Lord bless you. Hey, if you want to give me a call, all you have to do is dial 877-207-2276. I want to hear from you. Give me a call. And I think we have two open lines. We had a problem with the phones yesterday, but hey, it's working. So give me a call. And also, if you don't want to call, but you want to have a question or comment read on the air, you can just email me at info@carm.org, info@carm.org. It just occurred to me, I wonder if we could do something like in Messenger as well. Facebook Messenger. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Get more people coming in. All right. Real simple. And today's date is May 2nd, 2023. So there you go. All right. Why don't we just get on the air? Let's get to Rudolph from Raleigh, North Carolina. Rudolph, welcome. You're on the air.
Yes. Should Christians be more attentive towards the AI threat?
More what? Towards the what?
More attentive towards the AI threat.
Well, if there is an AI threat, I certainly want to know about it. But so far, I don't know of one, and I have kept my finger on the pulse of some things. I suspect that what's happening is more and more AI type technologies are being used in areas that we are just not aware of. I suspect that's the case. So other than that, I really can't tell you. I've done AI with pictures and incredible results. They're just magnificent. And inside of the browser Edge is the letter B in the upper right-hand corner. You click that, and it opens up, and you can ask questions. And it does a really good job of answering some questions. It'll do graphics in there as well. So that's the level I'm aware of. I did spend time talking with a PhD candidate in artificial intelligence development. And from what he was saying, that they're not there where it's a threat yet. It can be potentially, but not for a while. But that was 6 months ago that we talked. So things are going pretty quickly. Other than that, I just don't know. Now, if anybody out there happens to have information about it, I would love to know.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I know, sir, but that new chatbot that's out right now, and what's stopping it from becoming sentient, what they do is they put firewalls in place so that it can't think on its own.
Well, sentience means it's alive.
Exactly, but all those things work off algorithms. So I don't know if that chatbot can think far enough to figure out past them and not let them even know that the chatbot is learning on its own, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But I just don't know to the extent that it has infiltrated or is being used. I just don't know. And I don't like to make comments and things if I just don't know. I could say, hey, if this condition is there, then this is bad or good or whatever it is. Other than that, I'm really not sure. So I'm going to just say, if anybody out there knows stuff, has articles or some issues that are worth, me looking at, send them to info@carm.org. I want to know. I do, because I am concerned. In fact, my second novel in the series, The Influence, I'm thinking about introducing. I have been thinking about before the AI thing became prominent like it is. I've been thinking about introducing an AI character into it. So that's what I've been thinking about.
Okay. Okay. Well, that sounds good. I'll try to send you some information about my short stories that I have.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, I write short stories. Yeah.
Tell me your email again.
Well, it's info@carm.org. All right. Info@carm.org. Yep. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
Okay. God bless. All right. Hey, if you want to give me a call, all you have to do is dial 877-207-2276. Let's get to John from Raleigh, North Carolina. John, welcome. You're on the air.
Hi, Matt. In fact, I used GPT chat last week, 2 weeks ago to, I had a presentation and one of those talking heads where you can make an animation
Mm-hmm.
do your text.
Yep.
So that came out at 7 minutes. I had a 5 minute, and then I put it through to have it analyze each of the scenes and rewrite it so I could get it down to the 5 minutes. And it actually does a great, in a passive way, it does a great job of either putting a professional touch on your text to make it more palatable to your audience, and in that way it's really great. But other than that, it's pretty scary. I'm calling because Saturday I had a run-in with a JW. I was talking to my friend out in the parking lot and about relationships, and I was saying to the fact that I can't do that because I'm a Christian. That he goes, well, regardless of that, blah blah blah. So they overheard me. And I'm a non-denominational, and I read the gospel. And she gave me a pamphlet, and I saw the JW, and I asked, well, what Bible to use? And first she hesitated, and then I guess it's the New World Translation or something like that. And
yeah, it's corrupted.
that's when I knew that she was JW. And so I asked her, can I have your name? And she goes, for what? So I said, so I can pray for you so that you can, get out of this cult and out of the heresy and stuff. And it was okay, but it just overtook me, and I was shaking for about 15 minutes.
Afterwards?
Like when you're really super mad at something, type of shaking, but a little bit different. But yeah, afterwards, it took about 15 minutes to calm down, and that I never had that type of a feeling. Just to get into discussion. I mean, we didn't get into any confrontation or anything, but her tone changed and all, and just concerned about that.
Well, it could be
kind of my first confrontation with anybody in that type of a situation.
Well, there's a couple of possibilities. One is that it's just nerves. Okay, it could be that. Another one is it could be a spiritual conflict because there's demonic forces attached to the Jehovah's Witnesses, and it could be a combination of those two things. So, what I would do if I were you is just talk to God about it, and not be afraid to give it a go a second time. And I can tell you, having done this so many times, that I've had similar physiological reactions to situations where I'm agitated or nervous, or it's because it's different and we're not comfortable with it, and so it takes a while to become used to it. So I think what you're experiencing is perfectly normal.
Okay. Yeah, because it wasn't madness or anything. It was agitation is a really good description of what it was.
Right. Yep. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not dismissing it though, but but it's important to pay attention to it and to pray through it. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I pretty much talked it through with God and the Lord as I was kind of driving away, and then
good.
Just conversation in the mind and whatnot. But yeah, I just.
Good for you. Wow. Seriously. No, seriously. It's a good thing. It's a good thing because it's just different. And it's a little bit of risk to do something like that, to confront somebody who, is in that state. So it's good. You did fine. And your reaction, trust me, is perfectly normal. Okay. It is. Next time you'll do better. I mean, or I don't want to say better. Yeah. You might not do better. I mean, who knows? You know what I mean? It just next time you probably won't have as much as a reaction, and that's okay.
Yeah. Kind of like talking in front of people type thing.
I remember the
Yeah.
first time I did it, I was nervous. Now, bigger the crowd, the better. So no big deal. We have to
Yeah.
just get accustomed to it. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Well, first toe in the water.
Good for you. Good for you. All right, man.
All right. God bless.
Okay. God bless.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, I love hearing stuff like that because he's out there doing it, talking to him. And, it's not always easy to do, and it's not. But you just got to give it a shot, and you'll be blessed by it. Yeah, good stuff. Let's get to Alberto from Georgia. Alberto, welcome. You're on the air. Hello? Alberto. I'm talking to you. I'm hoping that you're there.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, man. So what's up, man? What do you got?
Yeah, my question is, people say white privilege. My question is, if an African-American man has an American U.S. citizenship and a man from Africa comes in here, he doesn't have American U.S. citizenship. So who's more privileged? And they're both black.
Wow.
So people say white privilege all the time.
Privilege is subjective. So I consider myself to be very privileged, but I've worked very hard at the same time. So, and I have friends who have more than me and less than me. Are they more privileged or blessed? It's all subjective. Okay. So,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
It's like me. If I'm a child of God, and I have access to the very throne of God, other religions don't have that access. I'm very privileged to have that access to the blood of Jesus Christ applied to my soul. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, you're that's right.
So all this stuff going on, social justice and all that stuff is a bunch of baloney, right?
Well, I think a lot of it is. I think it's contrived. I still think that there are inequities in this world, but you don't solve them by taking away from one person to give to another. That's communism. Like Biden, he's a commie as far as I'm concerned. And what he wants to do is, for example, interest rates for those who want to borrow on homes and things like that. If your numbers are real high and you've been really good, then your interest rate will be a little bit higher to help pay for the other people who aren't as responsible. So you're penalized for your hard work, and the others are rewarded for their failures. So that they don't get this because they're stupid, they're morons. And so, but I'm not saying we don't want to help people, okay? And there are inequities, but they need to be worked out. They need to be worked out properly without a redistribution of wealth that's forced on people. What needs to happen is the opportunities need to be equally presented among people. Not lowering the standard, but raising the quality of the individuals. This means our education has to be improved. But education right now just sucks canal water, and it's pretty bad. So there's a lot of issues and things there. Okay.
All right. Thank you for clearing it up more.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you. God bless.
Okay. You too. God bless. All right. Hey, folks, 4 open lines, 877-207-2276. We'll be right back after these messages, and give me a call. We'll be right back.